This is for Aquarius, January through December predictions for 2022. I'm going to pull some themes, some major themes for you for the year coming up with my shamanic healing deck. And then I'm going to do an animal spirit card. So what is going to be your animal totem for 2022? And then I'll do January through December. And I'll pull some clarifications for each month. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 2022 predictions, January through December. So this is about settling down, putting in your roots. Okay, so we have home, number 44, honoring your energy, number 15, abundance, 13, burden, and psychic development. So these are the major themes for 2022. Home, honoring your energy, abundance, burden, psychic development. So home is really about setting in your roots, settling down. It could represent being with family, finally having a space to have a family. This card represents a homecoming of the soul, finding your tribe, a coming home. The situation you're inquiring about has the potential to be a homecoming, a safe and secure space that both nourishes you and facilitates your growth, whether it be a school, relationship, a job, or truly a home. This all paths lead home. So that's a very beautiful card. This is where the answers you seek will be found. So it's interesting, you have abundance, psychic development, and home. So it's all about creating a safe space and kind of cultivating your roots. So that's really nice. That's a good theme. Honoring your energy, I think while you have this safe space, you're really able to understand what is my energy, what is not honoring my energy, and you're able to cut off certain ties because you feel safe. When you feel safe, you're able to cut things out that aren't good for you. Burden. So burden could be you realizing all of the things that you've been holding on to that were really not good for you. Hence, honoring your energy. So these are the major themes for 2022. Sorry about my dog in the back. If he keeps walking around, I'm gonna come outside. So let's get an animal card for you. 2022. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius. Earthworm. Okay. So you have Earthworm for 2022. Shy, hesitant, reluctant, and share inner vision. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up, risk, embarrassment. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or a novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt the earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder to not be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, beginner's mind offers the most valuable insight. So kind of going back to the major themes of 2022, home can represent a new job. So finally finding the job or the career or your sole purpose, and then cultivating. So we have psychic development. So a lot of you could be mystics and healers and psychics, and you're finally taking a leap of faith and putting either all of your eggs in this basket or giving it a go. Some of you could be starting a tarot channel too, but through all of this, I think that you're going to be intimidated because you're going to see all of these levels of mastery beyond you, especially in terms of psychic development. It's intimidating because you feel like you're at competition or being watched, or people are going to challenge your integrity. Whether it's a relationship, a career, I'm strongly getting career this next year, but whatever it is, don't get intimidated. Understand that all eyes can be on you in the beginning stages, and this should excite you. Definitely try to learn from as many people as possible rather than being in competition with as many people as possible. So let's do January through December. January through December for Aquarius. I'm going to do it like this. January through December for Aquarius. January through December for Aquarius. One more shuffle. A move. Funny, we have home, so you could be, January is the Six of Swords in the reverse, so you could be moving out of your house, moving away from someone, or leaving a job in January. February. King of Cups for February. Honing in on that psychic development, emotional intelligence, spirituality, that masculine yet nurturing energy. Okay, so March for Aquarius. March for Aquarius. Seven of Coins, partnership and alliances, investments. April, Ace of Wands in the reverse, interesting. May, Three of Cups. June for Aquarius. June for Aquarius. Queen of Swords for June. July. Queen of Coins in the reverse. And then August, Four of Coins for August, Three of Swords, September, King of Swords in the reverse for October, Knight of Cups for November, and the Emperor in December in the reverse. So January, we have Six of Swords in the reverse. You could be moving, or there could be stagnancy in the home life where you're trying to move away. It's either home or it is a physical move. You are moving physically away from something, whether it's job, people, or your home. And then the King of Cups, we have a commitment that's coming through, whether it's with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be stepping into a very emotionally intelligent, committal type of an energy in February. In March, we have the Seven of Coins, partnership and alliance, or it could be frenemy. So often with the Seven of Coins, especially in this deck, what I get, it's someone that you are very close to, that you develop some sort of an alliance or a partnership or a pact or some type of like verbal consent, like or agreement, some type of verbal agreement. But there is, I'm not going to say conflict between the two, but I do get kind of like a rivalry energy from this. You both put investments into something together and there's heat boiling from it. Because in April we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, so something might not be working out. I'm not saying with this person, but something in terms of the investments that you've put in together might not be working out. It might be backfiring on you. Kind of like a rookie mistake. Interesting, we did talk about rookie mistakes, or being a rookie and being intimidated about being a rookie at the beginning of the reading. And then in May we have the Three of Cups. Either celebration, reconciliation, or this could mean a third party energy. This could be, I'm going to clarify, but this could be about the April and May situation with this rivalry. Third party doesn't have to be cheating or heartbreak. It could very well mean someone is entertaining a different idea, a different company, and it's outside of what you guys had an agreement on. We have the Queen of Swords for June, becoming very stern, not taking any bullshit, following the rules, watching people very closely, and then like a hawk. And then in July, we have the Queen of Coins in the reverse. So being codependent on money, asking people for money, needing help with money, but also needing help with money, needing help from friends, but refusing to take help from people. In August, we have the sign of greed. I think Pisces just got this, so you could have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. I did say Pisces in February, but it does look like you're going to be holding on to your coin, your assets, your investments pretty harshly in August. September, we have the Three of Swords, some heartbreak. That third party energy could have a lot to do with it. The third party energy in May that you find out about could actually take full fruition, and you could have betrayal, separation in September. And then in October, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse is a very narcissistic male type of an energy, so someone that they kind of like to play dumb sometimes, and then when shit hits the fan, they know exactly what to say. They come across quite intelligent and very, very controlling. They twist your words, they use them against you, and they're very calculated. So that type of energy is coming through in October. The Knight of Cups. The thing about Knights is they come in or they leave as quickly as they come in. So you do have someone that's coming in November. It could be an apology, or it could be someone trying to pay it forward to you, but it's non-committal energy, so it's not something to take seriously. And then in December, we have the Emperor in the reverse. Again, going back to the Knight of Swords in reverse, very similar energy. Someone that's very controlling, but it's not working out for them. They're trying to be controlling, they're trying to have authority, but they're very messy, they're very sloppy with what they're doing. A lot of people can see past their bullshit. And that's in December. So let's clarify. Let me put my dog outside. So in January, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, which is typically the moving card. Physical move, moving away from something. You could be moving into your home. Let's clarify. Six of Swords is clarified by the moon, so something is hidden, something very deep within the subconscious. And then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So this has a lot to do with children. I feel like you're not moving because it's your choice. You might be moving from outside influences. So the Six of Swords in the reverse is clarified by the moon and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is usually children. So you're probably being forced to move towards children or away from children or with children in January. And then let's see. King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups for February. I'm getting another story for January. You could be, if you take in roommates, or someone could be moving in with you that has a child, and they're not telling you they are not telling you that there's something about this child that you should know, because we have the moon, something that's hidden, something that's a secret. There's something to do with a child. So if it's not your child, someone could be lying to you that they have a kid. You could be getting pregnant. I'm not really picking that up. That is another story. So the King of Cups is clarified for February by the Hierophant in the reverse. So a very committed type of an energy is trying to come through in February, but we do have the Hierophant in the reverse, so which is a contradicting energy. So it's a lack of commitment, a lack of tradition. So there could be some friction, some incompatibility in terms of you and this person, where this person is very traditional, like I want to be home, I want to cuddle, I want to watch TV, I want to cook together, I want to share emotions with you. But there is a conflicting energy of the other person not wanting this, or something that happens where that cannot happen, where you cannot maintain tradition, or someone doesn't realize that they're not ready for commitment. Okay, so let's move on to March. So the Seven of Coins, that rivalry, it's like the frenemy card in my opinion, where you are investing all of your money, you took the leap of faith, you're investing, there's some success here, but now you're starting to see some flare-ups, some hiccups, some inflammation, per se. Then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So recovering from betrayal, recovering from kind of like drowning from all of these things coming at once. So what I'm picking up is there was a lot of success in partnering with this person, cultivating this business, cultivating this home, cultivating these ideas. You've already seen a lot of fruit of your labor. You're recovering from burdens, per se. But I think that you're starting to see some stagnancy, or sorry, I'm thinking about this, but let me clarify one more. Justice. So I feel like someone here in this partnership and alliance really fucks something up, and you don't know how to put it back together. I'm honestly feeling like a tower moment. Someone just does something recklessly, and then you have to clean up the mess. But it does seem like it works out, and it does go in your favor in terms of reconstructing whatever it is that kind of like went out of hands. So let's clarify in April this Ace of Wands in the reverse. Like I said, there's a rookie mistake that happens. So let's clarify for April. Strength. Yeah, so whatever this was, it does carry over from March into April, and you develop this spiritual strength because things just seem to work out for you. It ends up being a really quick lesson for you, for your business, for your investments together. And you guys are able to recover quite quickly, is what I see. You or, I'm strongly feeling that you have a partnership that's starting. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in May, so celebration or third party energy, and then it's clarified by the Two of Wands, so separation, some distance here. So if it is third party energy, you start to feel yourself becoming physically distant from this partner or from a partner, or you're becoming physically or emotionally distant from whatever it is that you have been investing in the year previously, or this year. Let me clarify. You could be traveling in May to see friends, to reconcile. That's another story. The Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, going to meet up with friends that you haven't seen in a while, celebrating. We have the Ten of Coins in the reverse, so lack of stability, lack of financial abundance here. So you could be definitely taking a break from responsibilities to go and reconcile with friends or be with people, celebrate with people. Be careful of spending too much of your money. You could be draining your bank account in May. Queen of Cups is covering the Queen of Swords in June. So the Queen of Swords in June is watching people like a hawk, making sure that everyone is following the rules, or that you're following the rules. So in June, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups covering the Queen of Swords. So a lot of female energy. What I'm strongly picking up is this could totally be mothers. The Queen is typically mothers. You could be finding someone, a water sign, or just someone that's very nurturing, a nurturing mother, who's emotionally supportive and will listen to you and will help you. You could find a lot of support in June, but it's So in June, we have the Queen of Swords, becoming quite skeptical of everything that's around you, putting on your logical brain, being extremely intelligent, being very analytical and observant of everything that is around you, kind of being very critical, having a lot of criticism, so not really being emotionally available. Kind of on guard and protecting your assets, protecting yourself, protecting the people that are around you. We have a lot of queens hovering June, July, and August, so you could be protecting women for some reason, or the women that are around you, being very defensive for these women, because we have the Queen of Cups covering the Queen of Swords in June. So you could have a mother or a water sign, or just a very nurturing feminine woman that is supporting you and being there for you, and you guys are kind of protecting one another. So that's the theme for June. And then July, we have the Queen of Coins in the reverse, so it does seem like maybe let me clarify the Queen of Coins, because the Queen of Coins in the reverse is someone that has control over the money or finances or structure or just the home life, but doesn't do a very good job of it, and kind of holds other people hostage due to their negligence. They're very neglecting. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I get gambling, so like this person could be a gambler, or this person could just impulsively buy things. They could give money to other people and splurge a lot and not realize that they're not taking care of themselves and the people that are around them. So that is July, there's someone here, it could be you, but you seem to be spending your money on all these things that don't service you, and they end up putting you a bit in debt maybe, or I just get a really strong theme from May to July that you need to be saving your money and watching where you're spending it, because in August we have Four of Coins. You have to, the Four of Coins is someone that's holding on to every single penny because they've lost all their money that they've saved up. They don't really have anything to spend, so they're overprotective. Like, you have a really bad relationship with money in August. So let's clarify the Four of Coins. Clarify the Four of Coins in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. You have all the queens here. That's crazy. Two of them in the reverse, two of them in the upright. So the Queen of Wands in the reverse is my narcissistic mom card. So you have narcissistic dad, narcissistic mom. And here, so I'm not sure if family is playing a huge role, but the Queen of Wands in the reverse is hovering the Four of Coins. So you could feel like someone's coming after your money, or you could feel like someone just wants to be around you and manipulate you for your money, or you just feel like they're trying to come in when you are the most vulnerable and the most unstable, and they're pushing their way in and pushing down boundaries, disrespecting your boundaries. Something to look out for in August. September, we have the Three of Swords. Let's clarify this. Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords for Aquarius. September. Yep. We have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So in September, the Three of Swords is clarified by the player card. Someone that comes in, they get what they want and they leave. A player, non-committal energy. Seven of Swords, someone that's quite deceptive. Ace of Cups. So they're offering you, they come through and they try to give you this beautiful offer that looks really lavish, looks really good, especially when you're in the most vulnerable state in the past couple of months, but they're extremely deceptive and they are just trying to come in and get things for their own pleasure, for their own needs, not for you, not at all. So beware of that. And then in October, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Again, another non-committal energy, but more emotionally. So the Knight of Wands is someone that comes off very emotionally available. They just come in, they get what they want, they're very charming. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is someone that's very emotionally unavailable, withholding. They like to withhold. They like you to chase. They have that push-pull chase. Eight of Swords in the reverse, this person is going to corner you, or you're going to feel like you're cornered by this person because they're not giving you, they're taking your power by not giving you any response. That's the energy that's coming through in October. What about the Knight of Cups in November? Knight of Cups in November. We have the King of Wands in the reverse, hovering the Knight of Cups. Let me clarify, because I don't like that shuffle. So the Knight of Cups in November is about an apology. It can also be about moving towards something or someone, and it's actually moving towards this King of Swords in the reverse, this person that's withholding. So the Knight of Cups is moving towards this person. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. You could just be reflecting on the month and feeling apologetic to yourself. So we have the Empress in the reverse, yeah, and the World. So in November, you're going to think about going back to this person. You're going to think about, you're going to start blaming yourself for all the issues that happened in November with this King of Swords in the reverse, which is exactly what they want. because the Empress is in the reverse, so lack of self-care, lack of value for self. And so you're going to be going towards this person, giving them everything that they want and everything that they need, but it's going to be taking your power. But it is going to create some type of a new beginning. It looks like it's going to work when you go back to this person in November. In November. I just get like a breakup or a separation is going to happen with a relationship in October, and you guys are going to get back together, have some type of like a reconciliation or rekindling in November, because the Ace of Coins is here, so it's a new opportunity, a fresh start. So let's move on. We have the Emperor in December in the reverse. Could be an Aries. Clarify the Emperor. Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. The Hermit. I think that there's a very spiritual connection to someone in December, and it could be the same person that's been through this entire reading, but there's a very spiritual connection to someone, and you feel like you cannot detach from them, and you decide, you understand that this person is controlling and they're not good for you and that you're attached to them. And you're kind of crying over spilled milk in terms of this person, whether it's a father figure, because the Emperor represents father. If it's not your father and it's someone else, you just realize how this connection is not good for you. So you decide to retreat. You decide to go and dive into yourself, spend some time alone, do some workshops, do some self-help, read some self-help books, because you really want clarity about this connection or what to do with this connection. Let me clarify for December. Ace of Swords, you end up getting a lot of clarity about this situation with this person, and it could just be about your divine masculine, very much so. So in December, you realize all of the betrayal that you have kind of done to yourself by going back to failed relationships, failed connections, by spending all of your money in the summertime. You see the lesson, you see the silver lining, and in December it's like a recap. You gain a lot of clarity by going deep within and seeing how to develop your masculine energy, how to speak up. So that's really nice. Judgment. That's beautiful. So at the end of the year, you really gain a lot of clarity and discernment about yourself, and it seems like there's a lot of lessons that you've learned and you've ended a lot of cycles, because you're a rookie in terms of this new home, this new endeavor, this new psychic development. Looks like the universe wanted you to learn like 3 or 4 heavy lessons in terms of spirituality, relationships, emotional connections, money, and partnerships, all in the year of 2022. But by the end of the year, you're really a solid person, pretty developed. So that's your reading.